It's about suicidal. A couple of days ago, I lost my neighbor. He committed suicidal. The reason being that I was told that he lost his father a year ago. He lost a newborn child, and then the list goes on and on. And then he was behind rent. He couldn't keep up with rent, and he decided to take his life. And no disrespect to white people, but for a black person to commit suicide, that's something new to me. You know, I'm from the hood, born and raised in the hood, Boynton Beach, and so it was kind of shocked that this dude took his life. Now he was a cool dude. He was a cool dude. I think he lost his girl. She had blonde issues, whatever. He was like a caretaker. And then he had trouble with the job. He lost his job. And he lost his job, and he just can't never get back on track, you know. People was talking to him, seeing how he was doing, you know, stuff like that, checking up on him. But he was a quiet dude, so he stayed to himself. So, you know, I guess around Father's Day came around, he couldn't take it, you know what I mean? He planned out his death. He know that he wasn't gonna be here long. So, you know, he committed suicide. So my thing is, you know, it don't matter how bad it get out here, you can't pay your rent. Everybody going to do some stuff, but taking your life is like a cheap route to go. You know, you don't take your life. To me, that's a coward move what he did. He took his own life. It's a coward move. So, you know, for family members out there, you know, you need to start checking up on your loved ones, see how they doing. It hurts my heart, man, that this dude took his life, and the fact that how he took his life was more even shocking. You know, he had some weights. He had some weights in his room, and he had some weights in there. Then he planned it out where he put a rope around his neck, and then he split his wrist. You know. It's sad, man. It's a sad way to go out. And it fucked my head up because I'm like, damn, you know, how can a human being just playing that shit out that take their life like that? You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's real crazy. So if you're going to do something, you know, get some help, get some counseling. You got mental health problems, you know, talk to somebody, you know, reach out to somebody, because suicide ain't no joke, man. I know I hear about it all the time, you know, a lot of people taking their life, and man, it is shocking how a human being can take their life like that in a critical way. So, man, you know, I can't say his name, is confidential. But he took his life, my neighbor, and rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. And a sad situation, you know, sad, just real sad. So, if you know somebody going through a crisis right now, you know, try to help them out. You know, taking your life is just not the answer, man. It's not. And I live in Jacksonville. It's a lot of homeless people in Jacksonville and crackheads and shit. So, but you know, it gets to a point where rent is high. People can't pay their bills, man. People cannot pay their bills, and you know, the landlord going up on the rent, and people losing jobs. So it's kind of hard. For the average person, ain't got nothing going on. So, if you got a loved one, you know, check up on them. And then the sad thing about this shit, right? When the landlord told them to come get his stuff, these people only took the man's car and the TV. That's how bad your family members do you. They only take the fucking car and the TV. Like, who does that? You know, they left all this stuff there. The guy that would clean out the apartment, he had to throw it away in the trash can. He had a bed. And, yeah, man, like, that's crazy. It's crazy, man, how life is and how your family treat you. And, like I say, man, the dude lost his dad a year ago, and I guess he ain't never been the same since. But suicidal is a topic that people don't talk about. And, you know, if you witness this or you know anybody going through hard times, you know, reach out, try to help, get them some counseling. Because suicidal, man, it's not nothing to be played with. You know, it's a very serious thing. So, my heart goes out to his family and the loved ones. On that note, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, Triple Ace. Go out, get my album. May 4th, the name of it. Look it up on iTunes. Go out there, please support independent music. You know, we ain't like Beyonce that sell millions of records. It's good music on there. Go check it out. And support your boy, man. It's Triple Ace. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video. Peace. Yeah, so you gotta ask yourself, is it really worth it taking your life because you can't pay rent, can't pay your bills? I mean, it's a lot of other stuff you can do besides taking your life. You know, a lot of you so-called Christian people, you know, you believe in the Bible and all that, but I know the Bible says you should not take your life. Thou should not kill, or you should not take your life, some shit like that. But, you know, like I say, man, the dude was a good dude, took his life, and I'm still shocked about it. Like, how can another human being kill himself in a bad way? Shit. That's some shit. I thought about suicide at one point, but it's still hard to get your brain to actually take your life. You know, that's some hard shit to do. So, I don't know. I'm guessing he had to be drunk. You know, my landlord told me the shit, and but my landlord didn't tell me how bad the dude killed himself. My landlord told me, oh, you lost your neighbor. They found him dead on the couch. But our across the street neighbor told us, hey, this dude here hanged himself. You know what I mean? Not only hanged himself, he fucking split his wrist. So I'm like, shit, that's some totally shocking shit to me, man. Especially black people. Like, you know, that's the type of shit you hear about white people doing. You know what I mean? I ain't no racist now, but you hear that shit like white people doing that shit, man. Woo. But yeah, man, y'all need to check up on your people. If they doing bad, help them out. Give them a dollar or two. Pay a rent or two. You know, just to, you know, the shit, man. The times is rough. Everything going up. You know, fucking everything. Inflation high. You name it, going up, man. So I wish y'all don't spend that if you don't have to. Man, but this don't kill yourself like my neighbor did. So this don't kill yourself. It's other, you know, this shit comes and goes. You know what I mean? You go through bad times, you go through good times. So, man, you know, don't feel bad and just all of a sudden I gotta commit suicide. Like, no, don't do no shit like that. You know what I mean? And man, you know, fucked up, man. Fucked up life. Fucked up life is all gone. I remember he did told me that he killed somebody 10 years ago, and I'm guessing maybe that shit was on his conscience, on his mind. He killed somebody 10 years ago, so maybe that has something to do with it, you know, of him taking his own life. Um, you know, you kill another human being, your life ain't gonna never be the same. And I think that triggered, you know. Um, he did time for it. It was 10 years ago. I know people change. I don't know the reason why he killed somebody 10 years ago. But maybe that has something to do with him committing suicide. So I know when you kill somebody, you know, that shit fuck with your mind mentally. And, you know, about it. But please, if you're going to do suicidal, get some help, man. Just get some help. Talk to somebody. But don't kill yourself. It's not worth it. You can always bounce back. You know, you can always bounce back. So, but killing yourself, it ain't no coming back from that. So, get some counseling. So, just let me know what you think about in the comments. Leave your comments and everything. Let me know what you think about the suicidal, or are you suicidal? If it is, get some help. You know, you got loved ones still out here care about you. So